Hello friends, welcome back. Hearty welcome to you. Let us look at this interesting example related to coordinate geometry locus. A rod AB of length 2L is sliding on line y equal to 0 and y equal to 6x. Find the locus of midpoint of AB, nothing but point P. A rod AB of length 2L is sliding on line y equal to 0, y equal to 0 is x-axis and y equal to 6x. Generally, we see that these problems related to rod sliding on x-axis and y-axis. Now for a change, we have an equation of a straight line there. Instead of x equal to 0, we have something called y equal to 6x. So this rod is sliding on these two straight lines. Now we have to find out the locus of midpoint of AB. So what's our approach for that? Always to solve the locus problems, first we'll start with variables, then we will try to convert those variables, transform them into the locus what we want. Here we want locus of midpoint of AB. So let us say that point is P, its coordinates are, let us say, h comma k. Now since I know that y equal to 0 is horizontal line, can I take a point a comma 0 as one of the end of the AB, that is nothing but coordinates of a are a comma 0. Similarly, since I know that B is the other end and it is on y equal to 6x, why can't I take x equal to B? If I take x equal to B, y equal to 6 into x, that's nothing but 6b. So we have 2 points now, A and B. The ends are given by coordinates a comma 0 and b comma 6b. But we know that P is the midpoint of AB. So we get one condition that P is midpoint of AB. Another thing we also know, AB equal to 2L. So these two equations should enable us to solve this problem and find out the locus of midpoint of AB. To start with, first we will say length AB is equal to 2L. So I'll go back to that and we'll write down length AB is equal to 2L. AB equal to 2L. So that means AB square is equal to 4L square. But we know that coordinates of A are a comma 0 and coordinates of B are b comma 6b. Distance formula, when I apply, I'll have a minus b whole square plus 6b minus 0 whole square is equal to 4l square. So we have a minus b whole square. Can I simplify that and write down a minus b whole square plus 36b square is equal to 4l square. Now, so we got a condition now. Now let us see how we can get A and B transformed into H and K. Now we know that P is midpoint of AB. So can I write down that? I can say P is midpoint of AB. That means coordinates of P, which are nothing but h comma k, should be equal to midpoint of AB. So apply the midpoint formula, a plus b by 2 comma 0 plus 6b by 2. So these two are equal because h comma k is midpoint of coordinates of P, but if I go by midpoint formula, I get a plus b by 2 and 3b. So what we know from this, let's write down. So from that, what we understand is that a plus b is equal to 2h comma k equal to 3b. Or can I write down b equal to k by 3 and a equal to 2h minus b, that is nothing but 2h minus k by 3. So now this is what we are going to use in our condition what we got, a minus b whole square plus 36b square equal to 4l square. So what we have done there, We know that P is midpoint of AB. Coordinates of A are A comma 0, coordinates of B are B comma 6B. Take the midpoint formula, you get A plus B by 2 comma 3B. But that should be equal to H comma K. So our locus of midpoint is H comma K. Why we took A comma 0, B comma 6B? Because these coordinates can change as the rod is sliding. As the rod is sliding, you can see that A and B values will change. But the midpoint will not change. It will be with respect to A and B only. And the length of the rod AB will never change. That's nothing but equal to 2L. So that these are the two conditions which we have used to try to solve this problem. So once we got now that H equal to A plus B by 2 and K equal to 3B, we can write down B equal to K by 3 and A plus B equal to 2H. So A equal to 2H minus B, but B equal to K by 3. Now let's go ahead and substitute this in our earlier equation. I get A is 2H minus K by 3 minus B, that is again one more minus K by 3 whole square plus 36 into B square. B is K by 3 whole square is equal to 4L square. Now let's simplify this. I have 2H minus 2K by 3. Can I take 2 out? I can write it as 4 into H minus K by 3 whole square plus 4K square, because 36 by 9 is 4, equal to 4L square. I can divide by 4. I get H minus K by 3 whole square plus K square equal to L square. Now we open this up. We will write down H square plus K square by 9, A square plus B square minus 2AB minus 2HK by 3 plus K square is equal to L square. In the next step, we will multiply throughout with 9. So I will have 9H square plus K square minus 2HK by 3 into 9, that is minus 6HK. After that you have plus K square is equal to, K square is nothing but 9K square, because you have to multiply with 9, and that's equal to 9L square. So what we did is we took the last condition, whatever we got, multiplied with 9. 9H square plus K square minus 6HK plus 9K square equal to 9L square. Now let's simplify this. It will become 9H square plus 10K square minus 6HK is equal to 9L square. Now since we got the whole equation in terms of H and K, now we can replace them with X and Y to get the locus. So the locus will be 9x square plus 10y square minus 6xy is equal to 9L square. So that is the locus of the midpoint of the sliding rod, the rod which is sliding for a change, not on coordinate axis but on x axis, and another line y equal to 6x.